When will the universe die? That's the question keeping cosmologists up at night, and honestly, it should probably keep you up too. We're talking about the ultimate fate of everything that exists, has existed, or will ever exist. No pressure. Here's what we know for sure. Our universe started with the Big Bang 13.8 billion years ago, when an infinitely small, dense point suddenly expanded into, well, everything. Since then, space itself has been stretching, carrying galaxies away from each other like raisins in rising bread dough. But here's where it gets weird. Not only is the universe expanding, that expansion is actually speeding up. So where does this cosmic story end? Scientists have a few ideas, and trust me, none of them involve a happily ever after. The most likely scenario might be what physicists call the Big Freeze. Picture this. The universe just keeps expanding faster and faster, spreading everything so thin that eventually, in maybe 100 billion years, a trillion years, or possibly forever, all the energy in the universe becomes so diluted that nothing can happen anymore. No new stars forming, no black holes churning, just an endless, cold, dark void where time loses all meaning. Professor Henry Tai from Cornell University puts it bluntly, this is already happening right now. We're living in the early stages of what physicists grimly call the heat death of the universe. The universe is expanding towards something called de Sitter space, which has this weird positive energy that keeps pushing everything outward. Think of it like cosmic momentum that never runs out of fuel. But wait, there's another possibility that's somehow even more dramatic. What if that positive energy suddenly flipped negative? The universe would hit the brakes, stop expanding, and start collapsing back in on itself. This is the big crunch, basically the Big Bang in reverse. Antonio Padilla, a physics professor at the University of Nottingham, explains that the universe would expand for a while, reach a maximum size, then turn around and crush everything back into oblivion. The really unsettling part is that cosmic reversal might already be happening in pockets throughout the universe, but we'd never know because those areas would essentially be erased from existence. Some models, using something called quintessence, a theoretical form of dark energy, suggest this big crunch could start in as little as 100 billion years. But before you panic, other calculations using string theory give us at least another trillion years. That's still on the shorter end of estimates, according to Padilla. Here's where it gets even weirder. Some scientists think the big crunch might not be the end at all, but just part of an endless cycle. Imagine the universe as a cosmic accordion, expanding with a big bang, contracting with a big crunch, then bouncing back with another big bang. This big bounce theory suggests our current universe might just be one in an infinite series of universes, each one born from the ashes of the last. But even if none of these dramatic endings happen, there's still an expiration date on everything. Stephen Hawking predicted that all matter in the universe, stars, galaxies, even black holes, slowly evaporates through spontaneous radiation. A recent study calculated exactly how long this would take, and the number is so large it almost loses meaning. 10 to the power of 78 years. That's a 1 followed by 78 zeros. Try wrapping your head around that time span. The frustrating truth is that we can't know for certain which theory is correct. As Nemanja Kaliper from UC Davis points out, cosmology experiments are passive. We can't recreate the universe in a lab to test our ideas. We're stuck observing from our tiny corner of space and time, trying to extrapolate the ultimate fate of everything from limited data. What do you think? Does knowing the universe has an expiration date change how you see your place in it? The wild part is that scientists are still discovering new things about dark energy and the fundamental nature of space itself. Every breakthrough brings new questions. Maybe the universe's fate isn't sealed at all. Maybe there are possibilities we haven't even imagined yet. Understanding where we're headed as a universe might seem like pure philosophy, but it's actually crucial for understanding where we came from and what we are. Every theory about the universe's end tells us something profound about its beginning and the laws that govern everything in between. So while we might have anywhere from 100 billion to a quintillion years left, one thing's certain: the universe won't last forever. Whether it ends in ice or fire, with a whimper or a bang, everything that exists is on borrowed time. Makes you want to make the most of the cosmic moment we're living in right now, doesn't it? The universe started with a bang. How it ends is still one of the greatest mysteries in all of science.